morning. Today we're going to make shawarma. I'm going to make grilled, flat Lebanese bread. Like a pita but flat, not a pocket. We can use as a wrap for our shawarma. Come join me, I'm so excited. Shawarma was invented in Turkey in the 18th century. Later, the Greeks, they adopted the shawarma. They called it yarro, spelt like gyro. But they don't pronounce the G. They say yeah, and the R, they roll it. Gyro. Later, shawarma was spread in the Middle East, and it means in Arabic to turn. So let me turn around and go to the kitchen. We put 1 cup of water with 2 tablespoons of yeast and 1 tablespoon of sugar. You mix it up till it foams, and then you add 1 tablespoon of salt, and then you add 3 cups of flour. Take out the air from your dough. We're gonna cut it 8 times. So in the middle again of the half. We're gonna take one of the pieces and make a circle. So you're forming a circle. You're going to roll it out as a circle. After you do this, you do 8 of them, you're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. So in our bakery in Philadelphia, we had a machine called Fortuna. It used to do this work for you. It makes the dough round. You cut out the dough flat like a pizza, and it cuts out 36 pieces or 36 rolls, and it does this kind of circular motion till you get a perfect circle. Before I cover, I'm just going to oil the top so it won't dry out the dough. I don't have a grill, so I'm using a saucepan, and I've put that in medium high. So remember, we're not making pita bread, we're making flat bread. I'm going to put oil on top of the bread. Preparing the next one. Now it rolls a little bit easier because it's set. So the air in the dough makes it easier to spread. You don't even need a rolling pin. It's working great. So look, it's going to flip it over. Cook it a little bit more. Very easy to make. Medium high. Adina, you hungry?
Yeah.
Here's the first one. Ready? I'm gonna put holes in it, all on this bread. Like so. While that's grilling, I'm gonna prepare my next beautiful dough. Soft. We brush with olive oil. You could put za'atar on top of the bread. Now you brush your bread with olive oil. Flip it over. This is like the wrap. We're going to wrap it like this when we do it. We cut our chicken about this size. We put 2 tablespoons of mayo. We let it sit for about a minute. We're going to mix up all our ingredients. So let's start. We have our chicken with our mayo. We're going to put it in the bowl. In the bowl, we're going to put 3 tablespoons of parsley. When I'm in the kitchen, I try to always have 1 dry hand and 1 hand with glove. I will write on top how to put together shawarma spices. This is shawarma spice. Putting the ginger goes in here. 1 tablespoon of garlic. A half a teaspoon of salt. A tablespoon of harissa. The recipe is in YouTube channel, We Cook Together. All this in here, we're ready to mix with our mayo, all our spices, our garlic, and our parsley. The mayo makes the chicken tender. Because the oven dries up a little bit the chicken, it's important to marinate it with this mayo. Here's our shawarma meat. We don't have the machine that turns around. We imitate it a little bit with the technique I'm going to show you, and we're going to put it in the oven. Delicious. We're going to take a large onion and cut it into half. This will be our base for our shawarma. We're going to take 3 wooden skewers. We're going to flatten our onion like this. We're going to take the bottom, poke it in there. You want the sharp to be on top. Okay, take a chicken, poke it on the 3 sharp side, take it all the way down. Show it to you again. We're going to take our chicken and push it all the way down. So here is a shawarma. We're going to cut the ends. So we built our shawarma. We're going to cover it with parchment paper. So we used a half of large red onion at the bottom and the other half for the top. I took a baking pan, I put parchment paper. And then I took another parchment paper and I wrapped it around the shawarma. You then take foil and wrap it around. Get the top, and then I'm going to take one for the side. Probably need another sheet. Here we are. Here's a shawarma. Remember, shawarma means to turn. If we had the machine, it would turn it for you and grill it on all sides. But we're going to use our oven to do that. It's going to go in the oven for 45 minutes at 425 degrees. Here's the shawarma out of the oven. Now we're going to cut it. How yummy is this? The juices are dripping out of the sides. I'm going to fold it in like this. You can put tomatoes, lettuce, whatever veggies you'd like. And you fold it like this and like this. And you have a sandwich. I'm going to add some more tahini. Thank you for joining me.